Hi Sag, this is Caston with your March 2020 general reading. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, it's at Caston, CASHTONNN. If you'd like a personal reading, the information is below. If there's any availability, and of course, if any of the messages resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. And please also comment and let me know that the messages resonated. And yeah, let's dive in. So I'd actually like to start with, I pulled from the Animal Spirit deck for you guys to clarify the spread, the entire spread, but I want to start there. And you guys got the Phoenix. Okay, so this is all about being free from suffering, past karma, reincarnation, right? We all know that, right? Rising like the Phoenix, the fiery Phoenix, right? So this is you right now, right? You're going through a time where you're rising like the Phoenix, becoming free of suffering, reincarnating, if you will, okay? So let's get into the spread. First out, we've got the Page of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? News of a changing environment, followed by the King of Swords in reverse, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, assertive authority and counsel. And this is clarified by the Prince of Swords, which is also air energy. And so I feel like something new is unfolding for you. You're going after a new opportunity, or you could be moving, right? I don't really get that, honestly, but that could be for some of you guys, that you could literally be moving to a different environment. But what I get from this is that there's some new change that has unfolded in your life, maybe unexpectedly, right? Maybe out of nowhere, maybe unexpectedly. Maybe it's something that's developed or changed in your life that you didn't exactly plan for, but it's here and it's happening and you're having to deal with it. I don't really get the sense that this is anything bad, right? Okay, I feel like this is something good, or it could just be something that just is, right? Like something has happened, some circumstance, and you're now dealing with it. But something has changed unexpectedly, or in a quick way, or in a swift way, and this is news to you, right? The environment as you know it is shifting and changing in some sort of way. So this could be a change in the home, this could be a change in a relationship, this could be a change in a work environment, okay? This could be a change in your mind. You might be thinking differently because of something that you've gone through or something that you're experiencing right now, okay? So let's keep going. Could be dealing with the fire sign, could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So next up, we've got the Three of Cups, which is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So could be dealing with the Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Fertility, success, and fulfillment. This is followed by the Page of Pentacles, which is earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Allure to new studies and pursuits. This is clarified by the Emperor, which is major arcana energy, and also Aries energy. So you could be dealing with an Aries or a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or a water sign. Now, that is why I feel that whatever this unexpected change or shift or new pursuit is that's unfolding in your life, or that has unfolded, I don't feel that it's for the bad, or there's negative effects that come from this, right? It's a lure to something new. There's new studies, new pursuits is what it says, right? And then success, fertility, and fulfillment, right? This is beautiful. So in the traditional deck, the Three of Cups is about celebration, and it's kind of like, I kind of equate it to like the reception after a wedding, right? Like a union and celebration around the union, and everybody kind of just like, wow, this is so beautiful, this, we're all coming together, this is great, right? It's a celebration card. So success, fertility, and achievement, and alert to new studies. So this is telling me whatever this is that you're headed towards, or that has unfolded for you, it unfolded because it was supposed to, for your good. So whatever this change in environment, please lean into it and go with it. If you feel like your mind is changing on certain topics, right? Like, I have a different stance than I used to have on this. Lean in and go with it. You're evolving, and it's for the best. It's pushing you in the direction that you're supposed to be going in. This change that is happening for you. You could be dealing with an Aries. You could be starting something new with an Aries, entering a new relationship, entering a new work or opportunity or project partnership, right? Working on something new with an Aries, or changing your environment with an Aries, okay? Or this could also speak to this new direction that you're headed in, or whatever has unfolded for you is on complete solid ground. Like, you're stepping into more powerful shoes as this unfolds, okay? Emperor energy. So whatever this is, I just heard leveling up. Whatever this change is that's unfolding for you, or this new direction, is causing you to level up. Like, it's pushing you more in the direction of greatness. Okay. So then we've got the King of Cups in reverse, water energy, trusting in the power of light. And then we've got the Sun in reverse. This is major arcana, joys, dreams, and accomplishments. Excuse me. And this is clarified by the Eight of Staves, or the Eight of Wands, which is fire energy. So I feel like this is you, this Eight of Wands, because this is about speed and quickness and getting things done, and rapid, and, you know, a rush of something coming in. I feel that with this change that you're going through in your environment, I feel like what you're aiming for and what you want is this Sun energy, this light, okay? The Sun card traditionally in tarot is one of the most positive cards, if not the most positive card in the deck. This comes in reverse for you. Also with trusting in the power of your own light. So again, you could be dealing with the water sign that you don't trust, or that you're rushing. What I honestly get from this is that the Sun, this joy, dreams, and accomplishments, is coming in for you. I feel that this is the direction you're headed in. I feel that you're rushing. I feel that you're pushing. I feel that you want it to be everything that it's supposed to be right now. And you have to let this process play out in the way that it's supposed to, so that it can be on solid ground. Right? If you're starting school, and this is something brand new, right? You're starting all over, a new degree process, whatever, or you're planning a new event that you're going to launch, or whatever it is, those things do not happen in one day. It just doesn't. Like, there's due process that has to play out so that things can be what they're supposed to be, on solid ground, stable, resilient, long lasting, so that you can be happy and it can be in alignment with your highest good, right? You don't want to create something that's going to crumble. I don't know one Sagittarius that's okay with that. And I know a lot, right? Like, I don't know one Sagittarius that's cool with their money being on shaky ground, or their security being on shaky ground, or whatever they're producing being up for ridicule and critique because it's not all the way together. I just don't know, you know, the Sag gang and collective to move that way. And so I feel here, as soon as I picked up these three, I felt this energy of a rush. I don't get with these in reverse that this is not coming in for you. I get that you're struggling to trust the process of it. Okay, there's so much light here, but this is in reverse because you're failing to trust that light. You're failing to trust that this sun, this fertility, this achievement, this accomplishment, this success with what this is in your life that's unfolding, you're failing to trust the process in it. You want to see the results today. And if you don't see the results today, then you're like, well, what's going on? Well, I don't know. Right? Come out of that energy. This is coming for you. It just is. It just is. But do not rush the process. Don't try to put a speed on it. Don't push, because then it's not even going to be what you want it to be. This is like a case of us feeling and thinking that we have it all figured out and we have the best route, we know the best answers, when really we don't. You can set the intention and you can choose the destination, but you have to be okay with the journey getting there. You just have to, right? Unless you have teleportation powers. Anyway, okay. So trust the process here. Don't rush this. Whatever this is that's unfolding, like, just let it do what it's doing. Okay, let me not beat a dead horse. So anyway, then we've got the King of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, this is earth energy, strength, nobility, and generosity. Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And then this is followed by the Strength card, which is Major Arcana as well, okay? So 1, 2, 3. 3 Major Arcana cards here, okay? Shifts and changes and transformations. The Strength card is here, strength of the will from the inner sun. And the King of Pentacles, strength, nobility, and generosity, right? Lots of strength here. This is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a lot of earth energy here, a lot of fire energy, a lot of assistance, right? This is almost kind of overwhelming to take in, which is why I'm taking a moment. This is so good. I kind of don't even know what to say. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, right? The King of Pentacles is this energy. It's a very, very masculine energy. It's a very like head of household style energy. It's an earthly energy. It's grounded. The King of Pentacles takes care of everything. The King of Pentacles takes care of the collective, right? The King of Pentacles is that person in the family, and it has nothing to do with gender. This is a masculine energy though, but it's that person in the family who is that rock that everyone leans on. And not even in a bad way, right? But we all have that person that's like, you know what? They'll never break. You know what I mean? They got everything covered and taken care of, and they're happy to do it, and they do it in their sleep, right? Some people just have that energy, right? The King of Pentacles takes care of things. It's generous. It's noble, right? Solid, solid, solid. The King of Pentacles has everyone's back. This is followed by the Strength card. So this is Leo energy and Major Arcana, but this is about feminine strength, right? And so I always give the example with this card about, you know, childbirth. And when a person gives birth to a baby, that is like the ultimate feminine strength, I feel, right? Because it's powerful. Like, you can't, it's not a lazy thing. It's not a weak thing in any way. Like, it's just, that is the ultimate strength. But there's also this really beautiful femininity involved in it as well. You know, it's like, it's the ultimate feminine strength. And so anyway, so this is about strength, but with softness, right? Like achieving things in a way where you kind of just, all you can just give, you know those parents that can just look at their kids with a certain face, and the kid knows what's up and straightens up, right? There's strength in it, but it's also a softness to it. I don't got to pop you. I don't got to pull off the belt. I don't have to do anything. All I got to do is give you that look and you know what's up, what time it is, okay? So that's this energy. Followed by the Ace of Pentacles, which is a windfall of assistance and a windfall of abundance, help, right? So I feel like this is a couple. Like, I feel like this is a couple standing strong and firm together, this fire and this earth energy, tackling a new beginning. Because the Ace of Pentacles speaks about a new beginning as well. And I feel that this is a very strong couple tackling a new beginning and preparing for long-term security, family, whatever abundance means for you. Okay? Because a lot of people think that abundance it only means money, right? Dollars. But abundance comes in many different forms. I challenge you to take a moment and decide, what does abundance mean to you? What does that look like? But whatever that means for you, I feel that this is two people coming together in a very strong way to go towards that. Right? That's what I see here. If this is not for a couple, if you're single, for you, this is about whatever this is at the beginning of this spread. And I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record. I really don't know any other way to articulate it. But whatever this is that has changed or shifted or is unfolding for you, it is bringing you here. And this is like stunning. This is well taken care of. This is solid. This is being provided for. This is having everything you need to achieve the vision that you see for yourself. Right? Abundance means to me, ... Whatever comes after that, ... This is this. Okay? So again, before we arrived here, like I said, don't get caught up not trusting in the process or getting impatient. Or with this, you know what I get as well in reverse, trusting in the power of your own light. This speaks about your own confidence as well. Trusting in the power of your light. If you don't feel, if you want to be a family man, okay? You want to be a family man. You want to have a family. You want to be married. You want to live that whole thing, right? You want to be this King of Pentacles energy, right? Okay? And this can go both ways. If you do not see yourself in that way, if you don't really feel like you can achieve that, if you don't feel like you have what it takes, if you put yourself down, if you constantly remind yourself that you don't come from a two-person household, if everything that you tell yourself or the way you live your life goes against that vision that you see for yourself, what are we doing here? Right? So this is about you turning this upright, trusting in the power of your own light so that you can achieve this for yourself. This is somebody standing in their own way and telling themselves, you know, I really want a red car, but will I look nice in a red car? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I think you'll look nice in the red car. You really want the red car, go and get it. Believe that you can have it. See yourself in it, right? I strongly feel this is somebody who is blocking their own selves with this in reverse from achieving this sun. So now you got the sun in reverse when it should be coming out like this. You see what I mean? Does that make sense? But then getting frantic and freaking out when things are not looking the way that you thought that they were supposed to start looking after this shift. Right? It's like, oh, this shift just came in. This turned in my favor. I've decided to go back to school, or I've decided I'm going to leave my job and go to this one. Or I've decided this is happening or whatever. And then you get into this phase where the panic sets in after that shift. And you feel like, why isn't anything happening? Why doesn't it look this way right now? Don't allow this to defeat you getting this. It's coming. Okay? Trust in your own light. Know that you deserve it. Know that you put in the work if you have. If you have not, start. So much positivity unfolding for you guys, honestly. Honestly. Bottom of the deck, we have preparing for the future. The Eight of Pentacles, this is Earth energy in reverse. And this is clarified by the Queen of Cups, water energy. So the Queen of Cups is a very emotional card, right? This is like an outpouring of emotions, right? She like rules the emotional space, okay? And with preparing for the future coming out in reverse, I feel like this is just saying make sure that as things are progressing in your life, you maintain a nice balance of work and play. Right? So whatever this new thing that's unfolding for you, again, I don't know why somebody might be going back to school because I keep being pulled to that example. But if you're starting school, this kind of is just like a friendly reminder that don't bury yourself, 6 feet under in work and your mind and the headspace, and forget about your boo over here who does require a little time, right? Or your kids over here who like want to just go to the park with you for a few minutes, right? This is like making sure that you don't get so fixed on going after this, right? This is like somebody starting a business and then, a month later they come home and the family is like, hey, stranger, ain't seen you in forever. You know what I mean? Like that whole thing. This is like, make sure that you can keep things in balance as your excitement increases with these new things that are unfolding or this new direction. And even for yourself, right? For those of you who might be like, okay, what is he talking about? I don't have a family. I don't have a boo. I don't care. It's just me and this is what I'm doing. Okay, so the same thing applies. You have to keep things in balance for yourself. Am I right? Right? You don't want to be that person that looks up in 6 months or whatever and you're buried in whatever it is that you clung on to or whatever, something new unfolded and you got so bogged in it that nothing else mattered, and then you look up and you're like, whoa, what's my life? What's happening? I ain't talked to my mom. I didn't know the baby was 2 now. You know what I mean? Like, this is that energy. So keeping things in balance at all times is always going to be beneficial for all parties involved, starting with the nucleus, which is yourself. Right? That is self-care for you. That's doing a service to your own self. Right? Even when we don't know it or feel like it, right? Sometimes it's like, I don't really care about this is what I want to focus on and do, right? But everything in moderation, balance is always going to be beneficial. Okay. So again, I just want to go back to this Phoenix card because this is just further encouragement for you guys, Don't get nervous and antsy. You're rising up. You just are. And I just saw a vision of something. The Phoenix, I don't know. All I just saw was honestly a ball of light rising up out of darkness. And it's this ball of light and it's coming, but on the way up, right? There's nothing but darkness until there's not. And once it gets above the surface and into the light, it's like, oh shoot, you know what I mean? Like now here's the light. But on that process on the way up, coming up through that darkness, don't get antsy like, wow, why is it still dark? I thought I started rising. I thought I started coming up. I thought I started lifting myself. Why does it still look dark? Right? You're on the way. You're just keep going, right? Keep rising, right? It's like if you jump into 6 feet of water and you hit the bottom of the pool and you're not at the surface in 0 seconds and you start panicking, right? When we were little and they're like, just float, just paddle, just do this. You're almost there, but you're panicking at the bottom of the pool, wondering why you're not already at the top, right? Don't do that. Like, it's so here, it's so coming. Trust in yourself and your abilities, and trust that the things that you have been through up until this point are preparing you for this exact time. Okay? The suffering is ending now. So let's pull from the Angel Oracle deck and wrap up. Oh shoot, we're almost at 25 minutes. So angels, can you give me a word for the Sagittarius collective? Okay, so you've got listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Okay, seeing if anything else. Honestly, I get with this card, I have to say, there could be some of you, because there's a lot of earth energy here as well. There could be some of you who, in this process of maybe not trusting in your own light or getting antsy or feeling like what's really happening, why does it still seem dark? Some of you might get in this mode of being like a busybody. Right, like just wanting to do. Like, well, let me do this. Let me research this. Let me, all right, let me try to find a new appointment here. Let me, like, just trying to keep yourself busy because you feel like you're not doing anything, or you feel like you're not going anywhere, and that is not true. Okay, so sometimes it is better to just be still. Like, some of us are reaping rewards based off of seeds that we've sown a long time ago. So you don't necessarily need to be finding everything possible to do right now to keep yourself busy because you feel like you're not reaping anything from your work or what you output. But things are going to start being rewarded to you from seeds that you sowed a long time ago. So again, it's about trusting in the power of your own light and not getting freaked out in the in-between, in the temporary darkness while you're rising up into the light. Okay? Anyway, so that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I'll talk to you next time.